All right. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of In Style Atlanta. And I am Jonesy.
I'm your girl, Shayla Ray. It's Jet Black, the Decatur great that they love to hate.
And I'm Sky.
Hey now. So we're going to get this thing started. Come on, Jet. What's good? What's popping?
Y'all, let me tell y'all what's going on today. We have a special guest, the Atlanta real estate professional, Mr. Jimmy Jones. He's from season 2 of OWN's hit series, Ready to Love. Known as the funny wild card of the group, Jimmy immersed himself into the Ready to Love process because he couldn't find love on his own. So he needed a little help. So help me welcome Jimmy Jones. Jimmy got soul. Jimmy got soul.
Hey. What's going on? What's going on?
Welcome, Jimmy.
How lucky am I to be around so many beautiful women at the same time?
Baby, this ain't the
She
show.
was on Ready to Love. I mean, you should be used to it by now.
You didn't find love?
Those are beautiful women, but this is a whole nother blend.
You didn't find no love.
You know
Flattery
what?
will get you
Jimmy,
everywhere.
you ain't find no love.
I found love of self.
It's
I
a
found
little
love of
love.
myself.
It's some love right here.
I found more love of myself, and I
Okay.
found love of God.
No, but this love right here.
Oh, okay. That love's available.
Hey now. Hey.
That love's available.
Hey, Jimmy.
I like available love.
I belong to Isaac. Never mind.
Oh,
Hayes.
never mind.
I'm sorry. I'm just playing. No, I don't.
Never mind.
Isaac, I ain't disrespect your daddy like that. I'm just playing.
This is love season, definitely. Valentine's Day right around the corner.
I know.
So are you ready to love?
I'm ready to be single on Valentine's Day, so I don't have to spend all that money.
Wow.
Don't be cheap. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That was the wrong
Nah,
answer,
you
sir.
know- You know you
I'm
gonna get
single though. I'm single.
And what does that mean?
Single has its advantages. You know
It
what I mean?
does.
And what advantages are those?
You get to go home and do what you want to do and be who you want to be without having to, necessarily. You can deal with your own problems without having to deal with, everybody else's problems as
But
well.
then when you got somebody, you can deal with the problems together.
I know.
Right.
I'm looking forward to finding somebody worth dealing with their problems.
So are you saying
Worth.
that
Oh,
on the
Worth.
show, you just it just wasn't was the show what you expected it to be?
That's a good question. I went in with high expectations.
Yeah.
And they delivered on a lot of different levels, but I feel that, overall, I did not find the woman that I wanted to, spend not necessarily the rest of my life with, but, at least spend, all of my time with. You know what I mean? What I was looking for was, I had this slogan called this saying on the show said, I like what likes me back. So, I
So
like
nobody likes you? Is what you're saying.
No.
Pretty much.
If you
Pretty
watch,
much.
I was the pick of, some of the ladies early on, but as the show got on, went on further, we got to know each other, and the real you came out, you know what I mean? And the real them came out, then it was just more or less like,
So
it's
Jim,
just, just like dating in Atlanta. I mean, it was really a great depiction of what Atlanta really is like dating out here.
I think
So-
dating here is great.
wait, because you said you
Good for you.
you just said this one you just said
great.
this one thing. You said the real them came out and the real you came out. So exactly what is the real Jimmy?
Well, like when you first meet somebody, it's all smiles and that whole, facade, and then you get to, you may bump heads with somebody. You may,
Okay.
y'all may have two different sports teams, or y'all might have two different religions, or y'all may have, you may listen to rap and she may not listen to rap or something like that.
Who doesn't listen to rap?
I know some women on the show that actually did not listen to trap music.
I mean, no, trap music is different from rap, though. You can't tell me that somebody don't like a little Jay-Z, a little Tupac. Like, come on now.
I
I
feel
got my
you.
nose pierced because of Tupac.
Okay, well, maybe I should
I
say
wasn't
trap
selling
music.
dope
Maybe I
either.
should say trap music.
I don't know
Maybe I
nothing
should
about
say
selling
trap
dope.
music,
Yeah, but trap music.
I do.
So, what?
So
Moving on.
I mean,
So they weren't twerk masters, is what you were saying. You were
I
looking
feel
for a
like
twerker?
once you find out these differences between each other, then you decide, okay, is this something like, is this my deal breaker or not? You know what I mean? I feel like, connection should be natural. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be forced. You know what I mean? You shouldn't. And the show was basically 10 guys and 10 women. For those of you that didn't tune in, but please do, because there's still episodes on YouTube and all that good stuff,
Right.
and on Oprah.com. But I mean, it was 10 guys and 10 girls that were basically forced to just date on national television. So it was stressful. You know what I mean? It was a lot of pressure, but I like what likes me back. So I normally figure out who's giving me some flavor. You know what I mean? First, and then that's who I kind of be like, okay. Out of that batch, then that's who I decide who I'm gonna pursue. So
when do you have time to do all this? Because you're a realtor, you also do stuff in entertainment, nightlife. You're also on the board for Ricky Smiley. So when do you have time, Jimmy?
Well, I mean, you know, you make time for things that you want to make time for. I feel like
Word.
anybody that
That's a word.
says that, you know, they don't have time or they not returning your calls or they not, you know
They
what I'm saying,
don't like
respond,
you.
or they
They
not
not
text you
dating
or they get
Period,
that
Pooh.
delayed text. It's like, you know, you text them and, you know, 5 o'clock and they don't text you back till 11 p.m., stuff like that.
I was asleep.
That person,
Don't do that. I was asleep.
that person's just not feeling you that hard.
That's
They
not
not.
true.
And it's
That's-
okay. It's okay to come
And
to
it's
grips with
okay.
that.
But
It's
I
okay.
don't think that's true. I don't think you guys can just say that just for the simple fact. Like sometimes it's not that I'm not feeling you. I just don't feel like texting you back. I don't think there's anything
We're not talking
wrong
about
with
like
that.
one occurrence. We're talking about
No,
like that's
I'm-
like a continual thing.
Hi, my name is Jonesy, and I am not really a texter. If I really want to talk to you, I'm going to FaceTime you. Ask Carmen and Jet Black. I don't really text like that. Or I mean, but honestly, like when I deal with someone, I think the biggest thing is that they say like, "Oh, the way your time is, it's like you don't make enough time." It's like I'm so busy, I got so much going on. Sometimes I really just need that moment to myself, and sometimes it's during the day, and sometimes that means the guy that I'm talking to may just get a text back a couple hours later.
Yeah, and that's
know?
cool. Sometimes I'm not saying that every time it has to be like, you know, clockwork and this and that, but I mean, I make time for things that I want to make time for. I mean, real estate. A lot of my real estate is on autopilot. Praise God. You know what I'm saying? I've been in real estate for over 5 years, and when it's time to sell your home, call Jimmy Jones. But
Oh, that's cute.
but you know, I've been blessed enough to have systems in place. You know, and I've been doing parties and stuff for so long. I'm a former club owner myself, and I own one of the largest email marketing and text blast companies in Atlanta, Atlanta.
Oh, so you the one that be playing on my phone?
Me, yeah.
Yes, I keep replying. Stop.
I spam.
It doesn't.
I'm on
It
the do
doesn't.
not
It doesn't
call
work.
list.
Nobody
I
care about
can
your little
sue you,
stop.
bro.
Okay, watch what happened. Watch. You
on
heard
the do
this.
not
We have it
call list.
recorded. You heard him.
So yeah, I mean, a lot of them, I've been blessed enough to put, systems in place. I'm a graduate of Florida A&M University, business school. So we were taught how to.
Kappa. Yep.
That's right, Kappa Alpha Psi. No Lil Boosie.
Oh, so that's what I was just about to ask
How do
you
you
that.
feel
No
about
Boosie.
that?
Yeah.
How do I feel about that?
Yes.
Boosie street certified, and I feel like when you deal with street cats, there's an element of they just don't understand how it go in college and how it go with like.
But there's still a
accountable.
level of respect.
Absolutely, and I feel that there was an action and there was a response where he apologized. Now, what I don't necessarily agree with is when people take the 15 minutes and then stretch it too far in a situation like this. Because I feel like the apology was great, but just leave it at that. I feel like but he got Boosie Bash coming up, and so of course it's a window of opportunity for more exposure and for to hype up the song that we. Kappa Alpha Psi did
Wipe Me
inherit,
Down.
wipe me down.
Wipe
We
me
did
down.
inherit that. We did
Wipe me
inherit it.
down.
So it's kind of like
shimmy it down.
the chickens
Jimmy.
coming home to roost.
My baby
Whatever it's
actually
called, I
does that.
guess.
It's so funny. She puts her hands on the table. I say, "Do you shimmy?" She says,
Who does that?
"My daughter. She's one."
Oh,
She
the
just
Yeah.
baby, the baby.
I don't need the Kappas coming after my niece because it's gonna be a real
Oh, they not
problem. Let her
gonna,
be.
baby.
Let her
Y'all
be.
already
Let
know
her
I'm Keller Road certified.
That's
so
right.
y'all know what
East side,
street.
East
Hey,
side.
you
I'm from
already
Decatur
know.
too.
Hey, Keller Road,
Rainbow
Shop.
Drive, Snapfinger,
Hey,
Wesley
that's
Chapel,
right.
Bowling
Flat
Crest,
Shoals
Gresham
Parkway,
Road.
that's right.
That's
See
me.
what I'm saying?
Look what they say right there.
See, that's probably why don't nobody like you.
This is- what? Why you say that?
They don't fool with us, baby, because we
is it?
straightforward
What is
and
it?
we don't
What
play.
is
Baby,
They say Decatur.
East
That's
side.
because we straightforward and
See
we
now?
to the punch and,
That's right.
and
We
we
too
can
real.
see
We
through
trill.
what's your sign.
Gemini.
Oh,
you
Lord,
got two
Jesus.
sides.
Oh, Lord, we got
You two-faced.
4 people in here.
No wonder you talk about facades. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. We got 4 people
You got
in here.
that,
You're right,
exactly.
absolutely.
I'm bipolar.
So you
I'm
catfish
bipolar,
one
like
and
Kanye.
then you turn around and you be somebody. That's
Think
what it
one,
is.
think two.
Yeah,
It
so
might be you.
a woman has to really be able to deal with both sides of me, and
That's
I ain't gonna lie.
exactly what it
See,
is.
now,
That's a hard
see,
task.
Jimmy.
On the show, I showed a little of my other side.
the plot
a
thickens.
little side came out, but
Try to
was-
make it seem like it was the women. Jimmy.
Right, now we
And
think
I'm
it's
your
you.
hood people,
Now
Jimmy.
we knowing it's you.
I'm your hood.
Right.
So I'm kind of trying to feel
Stay
like
with
it's
that.
you,
Stay with that.
Jimmy.
Come on.
You
Right.
feel
So
what I'm saying?
There's
so
Jimmy
what-
and there's Jim.
Yeah.
There's
So who
Jimmy
are we
and
talking
there's
to? Are we
Jim.
talking to Jim or Jimmy?
I really feel
You're
like in
talking
this
to-
suit, we're talking
You're
to
talking
Jimmy.
to Sell Your Home, Jimmy Jones.
Exactly.
And
All
right.
when it's time to sell your home, call Jimmy Jones.
Oh, so you got a jingle
right.
like
You got a
that?
whole jingle.
I have a
Hey,
whole
jingle.
jingle.
All right,
I have a
so
whole
sell
jingle.
your home, Jimmy Jones. So what's next up on your itinerary?
Well, I've been blessed with another opportunity that I've been working with. So fingers crossed, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I have another reality opportunity coming up.
Damn, that's my
Okay,
line.
nice.
So working on that, but just walking in the will of God. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? It's really
Nice.
it's really His timing. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Because if you know, a lot of people know me, and the people that know me know where I was a year ago. They know where I was 2 years ago. They know where I was, and just to even be sitting here talking to y'all is a blessing. You know what I mean? Tomorrow's a blessing. You know what I mean?
Yes, it is indeed. Yes, it is indeed. So how
My
can
mother
people-
was a minister, so you know what I'm saying? Be careful.
Wow.
How can people follow you? Because I know that you also sell homes. So
That's right.
let's tell our folks how they can follow you, Jimmy.
I'm on Instagram at Sell Your Home Jimmy Jones. That's sell.
Y'all follow this man.
SELL.
Jimmy
Not
Jones.
sell. SELL. Your Home Jimmy Jones. JIMMY JONES. You can call my number if you're actually looking to do some real estate. 833 List Jim. That's LIST.
And looking for
JIM.
love.
Again, what about
Slide
ladies
in
out
that
there?
DM. Slide in
Ladies
that DM.
sliding in
Slide in the
DM.
DM. Just slide in there. Just slide in.
Today could be
But
your
you-
day, like the Georgia Lottery.
Yes, but you
bitches.
better be holy,
Hey now.
holy and sanctified, please.
No, you
No,
ain't
not
got to be
necessarily,
all
not
that because he
necessarily.
can teach
Nah,
you.
he
He
a
can
PK.
hold your hand and show you
He
the
a
way.
PK.
Absolutely.
If he's got
Come
that,
on,
you
PK.
feel what I'm saying? You
Come on,
understand
PK.
what I'm talking
Nah,
about?
Let him use you.
He a
Exactly.
PK. He
feel
just
me.
let it out.
Speaking
that's
of,
what's wrong with
Jimmy Jones
now.
said he will
Jimmy
be
is a
handing out
PK.
cards this Tuesday at my birthday party at the Blue Flame Lounge.
I'm coming.
So he's gonna pull
Watch
up.
his mama about
Twerk
to throw
Tuesday.
horns on
Amen.
him before
Twerk
he
All
leaves.
right.
Amen.
I'm
He'll
at,
be there
Twerk
passing out his
Tuesdays.
cards.
Jimmy, thank
so
you
need a
so
home,
much.
Jimmy
Right.
Jones.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so
stopping
much,
by
ladies.
in Style Atlanta.
Yes.
It was a pleasure.
You ladies
Watch
are
out
lovely.
now. Jimmy gonna bring
appreciate
that
it.
holy water to the blue
Jimmy got
flame
soul.
because his
Jimmy
mama
got
gonna
soul.
bless him
Jimmy got-
before he
Jimmy
leaves
got- Jimmy got
about the
soul.
house.
Amen.
Help me now. Okay now.